Yo, people, welcome back to a new video on the Big Steph channel, and today we're going to be talking about transfer news, transfer updates, update on Declan Rice and Timber, who do we need to sell, and what we could possibly buy with the money with players we do sell. Get into that and a few more things. Let's get ready. Let's go!
Stuck inside a maze, I've been up for days. Cartings on my face, no, you can't see a thing. But I see all the hate and the fake ass niggas talking in my face. But I cannot be phased, I gotta be brave. Provide for the fans so they don't have to slave. Mom told me behave, but I'ma wild out till a nigga in the grave. But I'ma wild out till a nigga in the grave. I'ma be a grave.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and first of all, I want to just say thank you for all the love and support you've been showing on the videos recently. I've been trying to put out a lot of videos, and I'm trying to be as consistent as possible with the time I do have. But without further ado, let's get into the first piece of news. This week, according to all major reports, the medicals for both Declan Rice and Urian Timber have been completed. They were reported to be done last week, Friday. Today is, as I'm recording this, Monday, so hopefully we have announcements probably tomorrow or very imminent on probably Wednesday or Thursday. But it's looking like very much so the deals are done. Behind the scenes look pictures on screen now. We see here on screen Timber's brother reportedly with a behind the scenes look at his announcement video. Guys, it looks like those deals can be done this week. All final implications and deals already sorted. Fees already sorted out, medicals allegedly completed. No, we're just waiting for the official announcement from the club itself. But it looks like those deals are officially done. But with those deals done, it leaves us to who do we sell? Because yes, you can spend 150 million. Yes, you can spend 200 million. But you just can't spend 200 million and have nobody leave the club. So who do we sell and how much can we recoup? Here I have a list of few players who we think we could sell and how much money we approximately recoup for these players. I have El Neni here, 1 year left on his deal. I think we can get around 7 to 10 million for him. Second option, either Tierney or Nuno Tavares. Tierney and Nuno Tavares, yes, we know Zinchenko is going to be the main left back. We know we like to invert from the left. But when there's no Zinchenko, we also have the option of Timber now coming in, or Ben White to invert from the right. We can use that to our advantage. We'll see where that takes us, but does that mean either Nuno or Kieran Tierney are expendables and could look to move on from there? Depending on who you sell, possibly Tierney could probably get approximately about 50 million. 50 million if you get 20 to 50 million if you get a really good deal. Nuno Tavares, I say you get about 20 as well. You get about 20, 25 million. Not a bad deal, I think, good deal. He had a pretty average loan spell. But we'll have to wait and see what Mikel Arteta and Edu decide to do with either the two of those left backs. We've seen reports, obviously, about Newcastle coming in for Tierney, being linked to Tierney. Tierney linked with a massive move away. I still think he has a future at the club. I still give him one more season to find out where he finds his place. See if he can adapt his game to Mikel Arteta's new system. If not, then we'll have to address this conversation in either January or in next summer. Cedric Soares, again, another player who was on the fringes last season, loaned out. I do think yes, his time at the club needs to be moved on. How much do I think we'll get for him? I don't think we'll get anything more than 5 to 7 million. I just say 5 to 7 million because I'm not hearing any links out there. No massive clubs are in for him. I think we're gonna put him on the market. He's probably gonna be shopped around to a few teams. But I don't see any massive recouping on Cedric Soares. So I probably think about 5 million. Pepe, who has 18 million value on Transfermarkt. I see us probably getting a not a bad deal on Pepe, depending on who you talk to, the right suitor. You might find a good club for Nicolas Pepe. Not a bad loan spell out, but didn't really do anything to excite. Yeah, I just don't see it at Arsenal anymore. Probably go back to a French club. He's probably gonna go to Italy. Germany maybe could be a move for him. You don't know with Nicolas Pepe, but I do think Nicolas Pepe could probably get about 20 million for him. And finally here I have Sambi Lokonga. Sambi Lokonga did play for Palace. Still very young. He showed quality before he came, like, was it last season, 2 seasons ago? Yeah, 2 seasons ago now, I think. He first came from Anderlecht. High praise when he first arrived from Vincent Kompany, the coach at the time. He was the captain, only like 23, 24 years old now. Not gonna get a lot of minutes at Arsenal, probably no minutes at all. But still a very interesting prospect. I think he would do well for like probably in the Italian team, a mid-table Italian team, a mid-table German team. Probably could try his luck in La Liga. There probably we could recoup about 15 to 17 million, possibly if you could get a very, very good deal for him. And ultimately, I think that raises around about 65 million, and depending if you sell Eddie Nketiah or a Florian Balogun, you could probably significantly raise that price. People are saying Balogun can go for about 50 million. So think about that, 65 plus another 50, that's 115 million you've already raised. If you decide to get rid of Balogun, I'm totally against that. I think if it had to be either Balogun or Eddie, you see it on my last video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I say I'd rather get rid of Eddie. No harsh feelings to Eddie. I think Eddie is a very good player, but I think if you're choosing either, if you're making me choose between either or, I say you pick Balogun. But if you do sell Eddie, that's still about 20 to 25 million you're gonna recoup, which is around about 90 million pounds. Sorry. If you get 90 million pounds in sales, that could be very, very significant, especially when you're looking at forwards to come in and back up the front line. For example, Moussa Diaby. It's been reported today by the Daily Mail, after Villa have showed interest in the Leverkusen forward, that there could be a possible deal in the works for any excess of 50 million pounds. Villa are interested. We see Newcastle interested. Arsenal have been interested from the beginning of the window. From even in January, Arsenal have been interested with Moussa Diaby. Moussa Diaby, a very, very talented player. Very good player. Moussa Diaby with 4 goals, 11 assists in almost 4,000 minutes of football. Very similar numbers to Bukayo Saka. So if you're bringing in a player of that quality for that cut of a price at only 50 million, I think that's a very, very good deal you could do for Arsenal, especially looking to add quality to a side that's going to be competing in Champions League, that's going to be looking to push for another title run. I do think Moussa Diaby would be an amazing addition to that forward line. And I think why not? Why don't you go grab him if you're able to raise the funds off of just those fringe players alone? So you guys tell me what you think in the comments down below. What are your expectations on Declan Rice, on Yuri and Timber? Again, if you haven't watched the last video, tell me what do you think. Should we keep Eddie or Balogun? And who else would you sell? I listed a few names here. And how much money do you think would raise? And will you like to see that money go into a forward line player like a Moussa Diaby? Like whoever you want. Like, let me know who else you think in the comments down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk. Peace.